and welcome back to my channel. Now, before we begin, I just want to let you guys know that I've been sick, recently, and then obviously I was also in the middle of a move, just bought new property, all that stuff. So I know I haven't been uploading content lately, but don't worry guys, I'm back. I'm a lot better now. Moving into a new place, everything's settled. Got all my other figures here, as you guys can see, all kind of set up, but obviously I have more space for some of these shelves here, as you guys can see. So we're gonna be adding a lot more, figures to these new shelves here. So you guys know, I do have, if you're looking for content on my channel, I did upload a couple of short videos for the time being, but today we're going to be obviously bringing back some long form video for you guys. And also, if you guys actually stay until the end of the video, I will be giving you guys a promo code from Sideshow. So you could be getting anywhere between 10% to $25 off of any in-stock purchases. So if you guys want, some discounted figures, stay until the end of the video, because, I'm in a kind of a merry mood right now. So, Christmas is coming. We got like another maybe 2.5 weeks. Christmas is here. So I'm going to be giving out a promo code for the next 2 weeks, I guess, before Christmas starts. So if you guys stay until the end of the video, there will be a Sideshow promo code for you to use on their website. So, stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at this amazing Scout Trooper and speeder bike from season 1 of The Mandalorian. So as you guys see here, it's a big giant box. We have the actual figure itself with Grogu, and then there's another little like orange slip covered band thing you always get with the Sideshow box or Hot Toys boxes. Obviously here, as you can see this, go back. We have another figure itself, pointing the gun. Back here, obviously all your legal information, and then that's pretty much about it for this box. I mean, there's not much going on. So now we're gonna open the box and let's see what's inside. All right, here we go. All right, so we've taken off the box cover, and here we have this beautiful insert of the Scout Trooper themselves. So obviously with this set, you can get 2 of them, you can get 1 of them, you can get the one with Grogu and a speeder bike deluxe set, which is what I have here. Obviously we have this Scout Trooper in the background with the Sideshow, obviously with baby Grogu inside, and we have your other Scout Trooper here. So this is pretty cool. I love what Hot Toys did here. This, by the way guys, I might actually display this. I mean, this is actually display worthy. Obviously, not a lot of inserts are cool, but you know what? I actually might use this, in one of the backdrop for my display cases. So, we'll actually be hanging this up. That's cool. So obviously, we want to take off this cover itself, and obviously inside we have the figure stuff. So, guys, sorry about the glare there with this plastic clamshell. So we have the figure itself, we have baby Grogu here, the satchel, a couple of hands, this annoying thing again, obviously. And obviously we have this cool kind of like Star Wars logo embedded in this plastic display. So that's actually pretty cool. First time I've actually seen Hot Toys done this. So that's pretty cool. So obviously, there's 2 trays here. The top tray is your figure and Grogu itself, and then obviously the bottom tray is with the speeder bike, diorama base, and the other base for the trooper himself. So we're gonna get everything out of the box, and then take a closer look at the figure and the bike, and then we're gonna dive right into everything else after. All right, here we go. All right, so first we have the Scout Trooper, Grogu, and all the accessory that comes with out of the box first. And then later on, we're going to be looking at these speeder bike and everything else that comes with the diorama base, extra stuff like that. Because obviously, as you guys can see here, I don't have enough space to put the speeder bike here as well. So we're going to be taking a detailed look at the, obviously, the Scout Trooper himself first. So first impressions, guys, I would say pretty damn cool. The weathering detail, the dirt, the just all of the stuff on the figure itself looks pretty amazing. I mean, like, this looks pretty badass. I mean, the head sculpt itself looks pretty cool. I mean, I will have to actually say that the scout troopers have more of a imposing look than regular stormtroopers. But you know, their aim is so twice as bad because, you know, obviously, if you guys saw in the season 1 of Mandalorian, there's that scene where both of them are trying to shoot at something in the sand, and obviously he misses. It's a really funny scene. If you haven't already seen it, go see it. It's a really great series, by the way. Mandalorian, there's 3 seasons of it on Disney Plus right now. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But yeah, guys, the figure itself, I mean, like, this feels really good in hand. I mean, the weight of it as well feels also very sturdy as well too. All the weathering effects on here, the pant detail. I mean, it looks really, really great in hand. I mean, in person, it looks way better than pictures, obviously. And I always feel like the obviously the stormtroopers, clones, whatever, are based on the you know, Nazi soldiers in World War II. So this look here, this design, historically, if you guys go look at some of the SS troops during World War II, you know, especially the ones that had like the flamethrowers and stuff like that, they have a similar design as this. So obviously George Lucas based off the stormtroopers design off of the German soldiers during World War II. So a little bit of history there if you guys didn't know. And obviously this here, the knee pads are actually wrong way, because they're actually upside down. I mean, they are just these plastic straps. So if you do want to take them off, you can reverse them if you want. But this is screen accurate. So in the show, they're actually like this. So, you know, so they are screen accurate. I love the detailing on the boot itself. I think this is actually my favorite part of the figure itself. Reason why is because, number one, it's not pleather. So, you know, Hot Toys, thank you for that. Because as you all know, pleather over time just flakes, it falls off, it looks terrible. But they use this kind of like really supple material here. And I like how it just bends without like, you know, crimpling and all that stuff. There's no, I don't think there's a gap. Oh no, there is. I mean, regardless, it's not going to get caught between the, you know, joint here at the bottom. But like articulation for feet wise, like look at this, guys. And like that's, I mean, that's pretty cool. It goes all the way up here and then goes all the way down there. So that's cool. I mean, I love these pouches. Here's more weathering itself. Now my figure, I see some other people, there's a little black gap here. Mine, there isn't at all. So I guess that's cool. Yeah, guys, like that's dope. I love this. It's the best scout trooper in my opinion. And obviously here we have baby Grogu himself. Obviously this is the non-articulated Grogu, aside from the head sculpt itself. The hands really don't move until later on when they released the DX series for, I believe, Ahsoka, or one of the Ahsoka figures from Mandalorian. That Grogu, first Grogu, comes with articulated hands and head sculpt. This one's just everything sculpted. There's a little feet right there, and only the actually head moves. So aside from that, that's pretty cool. And obviously you get this cool satchel here where you can put Grogu himself. And obviously these straps do come off. There is a little pillow in here, so if you don't want to put Grogu in a satchel, you know, this pillow here, it makes it look like the child is actually in the satchel itself. So that's cool. And obviously you can, you know, wear this on the, I guess you can do like this, right, guys? You can put it on the Scout Trooper, on the bike, you know, however you want it, or on the Scout Trooper himself, or, you know, have it on the bike itself, like he's carrying cargo. And then obviously we have a couple of these hands. So we'll get into these hands here. There you go. There's a better look at this. So the hands up, so here's a pair of fists. So we have the fist. You can actually recreate that scene where the Scout Trooper is actually punching Grogu. But obviously on his channel, we don't condone punching any babies, by the way. And then also here we have your speeder bike hands. So, you know, there you go. You can hold on the speeder bike. And then we have one right hand pistol gripping hand. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously we have this thing that goes the back of the scout trooper. I don't know what this is. It's like a rebreather or something. Maybe it's an air filtering system because in Nevada it's pretty dusty there. So I would imagine this is a filtering system for the scout trooper. Now I know that all stormtroopers do have breathing filtration system in their suits. So it makes sense that scout troopers also have this on their suit as well when they're on, you know, foreign planets. And obviously here we have the pistol itself. So not much weathering effect going on with this one. It's just a black piece of plastic with some pattern design. I mean, obviously I think Hot Toys went all in on the Scout Trooper, but they're like, you know what, we'll just give you guys a black plastic piece for the pistol, and you know, there you go. All right, so that's it. I mean, you know, we're just gonna have Scout Trooper here standing, but next we're gonna be bringing out the speeder bike itself, and let's dive right into it. Now, before we do that, I just want to mention, I did not know this, by the way, for all those Ted Lasso fans out there, in the first season of The Mandalorian, Jason Sudeikis was actually playing the Scout Trooper that punched baby Grogu in that scene. So if you didn't know, you know, that was actually Jason Sudeikis in the Scout Trooper outfit punching Grogu, by the way. So, you know, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I'm, you know, love Ted Lasso. It's an amazing series. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it on Apple TV Plus. It's an amazing series. Very emotional, very touchy, you know, emotion. Anyways, guys, yeah, just wanted to mention that little Easter egg there because I didn't know that Jason Sudeikis played a Scout Trooper in The Mandalorian. So that's pretty cool. All right, so right now we're going to be taking a look at the speeder bike. All right, here we go. All right, so now we have the speeder bike and diorama base, and obviously we have the Scout Trooper base, some flight poles, crotch grabber, and the two speeder bike handles here. That's it, guys. That's all it comes with for the speeder bike part. So first of all, I just want to take a look at this thing. Like, look at this, guys. This is so amazing. Like, this is actually my first 1/6 scale vehicle. So this is gonna be you know, pretty big in the display that I'm gonna do over there. So that's pretty long, as you guys can see here. Like that's really well done. Like I love the flaps here. So these actually move, as you can see. So that's cool. Articulation wise, this can move. That's cool. Not much weathering detail on the black parts, but on the white part here, like that's pretty weathered. I love the control panels here. That's pretty dope. The buttons on the side. The seat, I wish I could have done more pattern with the seats here, but just, you know, just a plain piece of black plastic. And obviously here we have the part here where you can attach the satchel itself, and this was actually magnetic, I would say. So the satchel actually just goes here if you not want to put Grogu in the satchel itself. The what do you call it, the part where the Scout Trooper puts his feet comes down, so it comes out all the way here. That's pretty good articulation wise. That's cool. And then obviously the magnets go right here at the bottom where the feet is. So the feet are magnetic. And then by the way, you can actually use this with the IG-11. So you have the IG-11 1/6 scale. You can recreate that scene where, you know, he has rescuing Grogu and firing in the back where these two Scout Troopers are chasing after them. So that's cool. And then obviously here we have the thrusters. So these flaps actually comes open like this to rear thrusters. That's pretty dope. So when it's actually flying, you know, these things are actually, you know, doing this for the extra speed boost. Now on this side, same thing. Like look at this weathering detail on this. This is fantastic. Like this, I mean, if you guys have the space, if you do have the space, get this. because it's gonna look so badass in your display. Under here, we have another exhaust here, all the other stuff, the heat sink. I will believe that that's what that is, and obviously that's where the flight pole goes. And in here we have the blaster. So this is pretty cool. So this actually moves, as you can see. That's cool, and I believe it comes down a little bit. So obviously, you know, that scene of Forest, I forgot when it was Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. One of them, I know, guys, I know, you know, I forgot, okay, what movie that scene was from, but that scene, you know, when they're chasing after Luke in the forest, there's that one scene shows Scouttrooper, he releases the blaster, it comes down, starts shooting at Luke and Leia, so that's cool. So there we have that. Man, guys, this is amazing. Like, look at the size of this thing. I mean, this is just a 1/6 scale speeder bike. Imagine what the Batmobile is like that. I mean, that thing is freaking huge. I mean, I don't have enough space to display all 1/6 scale vehicles, but I mean, when I saw this, like, yeah, I had to get this. You know, picked this up from Sideshow. So, for those who are interested or are looking to get one yourself, like I said from the beginning of the video, I will be putting a promo code at the end of this video, or should I say in the description below. We can get, you know, save some money and pick one up for yourself if you decided to. If not, you know, leave it for someone else. But yeah, guys, there you go. So there you go. We have the Scout Trooper speeder bike, and then here we actually have your display base for the Scout Trooper himself. So if you don't want to put on a bike, or you actually don't have space for the bike, and you just picked up the single version of Scout Trooper that doesn't come with Grogu in a speeder bike, but it does come with this Navarro sandy like display base here, and obviously the nameplate here says Star Wars, and it says Scout Trooper there, and also it has these implanted feet. So I mean, it's cool, but I mean, the first Mando has this as well. So I mean, yeah, it's cool. I mean, you know, display base, whatever. And here we have the diorama base. Now this thing is pretty hefty, you know, even though for a chunk of plastic. I mean, that's cool. It's very detailed. Love the rock design on this. Obviously that's where the flight pole goes on a speeder bike. Now, actually, don't get me wrong, or if I'm mistaken, this looks like the same rock diorama base that they used for the Iron Man Mark 85 suit, where Tony kneels down at the end of Endgame and he snaps his finger to destroy Thanos. I mean, this looks exactly like that, minus the hole here, because I know that diorama base doesn't have a hole because obviously Tony Stark is laying down, but you know, I do have that figure for you guys on, you know, the next video or whatever figure I decide to do next. But yeah, this looks like the same diorama base that comes with a Mark 85, if I'm actually not mistaken, either the battle damage version or the clean version. So yeah, when I do that video for that figure, I'm pretty sure we'll do comparison. We'll actually take the bases out and look at it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's actually the same rock diorama base. And obviously here we have your crotch grabber. Again, that goes here. And then we have these magnets for the feet. And then here we have the throttles for the speeder bike. So that's pretty cool. Here's some cabling on the side. And here's all the detailing of that. That's pretty cool, guys. All right, so that's everything that comes with the Scout Trooper Grogu deluxe sets from Hot Toys. So now we're going to assemble everything, do some cool poses, and then we'll go more on the figure itself. All right. All right, so we finally have the speeder bike and the Scout Trooper posed up. So this is going to be the first pose for the video. So yeah, it took me a while to assemble everything. Reason why is because of the magnets under here actually have a left and right. So it took me a while to figure it out how it to fit properly. And obviously the handles on the speeder bike as well, and the cable on one side, actually on the left side, took a little finessing to actually get the cable in, because on the other side was smooth. There's went perfectly, no issues. This side, for some reason, this cable here went in, but it took a little bit jiggling to get it in. I don't know why that's so hard. And this side here, for the movement itself, was also a little bit stiff compared to the other side. I don't know what's going on. And obviously, it didn't came with any instruction sheets. Usually, not Sideshow, Hot Toys gives you like a little pamphlet for you to, sample everything. But surprisingly, I didn't get one for some reason. I don't know why that is. Weird. Okay. But yeah, here we go. First setup, we have Grogu, sitting on the seat itself, and then we have the scout trooper sitting next to the speeder bike with his head on a satchel. So, interesting enough, the satchel here on this one, you can actually take off these little plastic brackets, and you can actually strap the strap onto the speeder bike itself. So if you're not using Grogu on the satchel, and you just want to have this scout trooper riding a speeder bike, you can do it this way. But yeah, like that's actually pretty cool. Like I like how they actually did that. And obviously here these move as well. This here just sits right on the flight pole. Now this is bendable, so you can angle the speeder bike at a certain angle where it looks like he's actually riding a speeder bike. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously, I just took out little plastic pieces of the hand there. It was there earlier. I forgot about that, so I took that off. So that's good. But yeah, guys, overall, this is actually how it will look fully assembled. I mean, it was easy, but the little bit of magnets that went on the feet here, and the little bit issue of the cable wiring there took a little bit. But other than that, yeah, guys, that's it. Like, if you actually have room in your display area, you could have it set like this. I'm actually gonna have mine riding the speeder bike with Grogu, create that famous scene where Grogu got kidnapped, and obviously, and then he's the scout trooper has him on a satchel. I'm gonna do that, and then obviously I'm not gonna be using this base right here. But if I were to have the scout trooper standing, or sitting on a shelf and displayed, I would put it like this. But obviously, I'm gonna have him riding the bike, because I think it just looks a lot cooler. But yeah, like that's how I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna actually put him up there. I don't know if you guys can see at the very top shelf, where the Avengers ones are. So because I don't have space, as you guys can see, for the Scout Trooper, because all the shelves here are full. Obviously, here I'm gonna have 3 more Marvel ones go here. I'm gonna have Black Panther, and then I'm gonna have Captain America 2012 version Endgame, and obviously I'm gonna have Battle Damage, Tony Stark, the Mark 85 suit. That's gonna go here, and obviously I'm gonna have a little bit more space for these on here. But anyways, yeah, so that's where it's gonna go. All right. Other than that, yeah, guys, first pose of the day for this video. I'm gonna do 2 more poses, and then let's see how that goes. But yeah, guys, I have a lot more figures coming in. I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos every week, so give you guys more content, since I'm fully unpacked and I'm feeling a lot better now. So more content for you guys. So all right, so let's do the second pose. All right, here we go. All right, so here's the second pose, and I actually have him set up where he's shooting at sand. Again, that famous scene from season 1 where he's proving to the other scout trooper beside him, saying that he's a good shot, and obviously he misses a couple of times. It's pretty funny. This pose is very kind of simple. I just tilted his head a little bit, look down, and then I have the pistol there aiming down, just angle the right hand there a little bit, and obviously the left hand I have him a little bit relaxed there, like that. And if you go all the zoom all the way back, he just looks like that. So if you don't have space, again, for the speeder bike, or you can only afford just a scout trooper, right, then obviously it's still a good option. And obviously a lot of people don't have space in their shelves or 1/6 scale to display it properly. But man, like, I couldn't pass it up. Obviously, I had to get it with the speeder bike with Grogu. And I think that's the only Grogu head sculpt where he's actually like smiling. Whereas all the other one, he's either kind of just relaxed face or scared or a little bit smiling. But yeah, I think this is actually my favorite 1/6 Grogu there, where he's actually smiling and stuff like that for the non-posable arms, But yeah, so this is how I set up for the second pose of the scout trooper here, where he's actually just, again, shooting at sand. So the other Grogu I'm mentioning that has articulated arms and head is actually this one right here with the DX-19 Luke. So this one's actually posable with arms, but everything else on the body, so fully sculpted. And I also have the, 1/4 scale Grogu with the pram from season 1 again. Even though he's actually 1/4 scale, he still fits in pretty nicely with the 1/6 scale Mandos, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, and the stormtroopers there. Or clone troopers, by the way. But yeah, so this is actually how I have this set up. Second pose, I think it's pretty cool. But obviously, I'm going to have him riding the bike. So I think that's actually what I'm going to do for my next pose. So I'm going to have him on a speeder bike, and see how that all goes or fits together. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, so here's the final pose. Now, this took me a while to adjust everything to make sure everything looks accurate and obviously good. So yeah, guys, here we have that famous scene where the two scout troopers just kidnap Grogu from Mando. And obviously, while they're riding on the way, obviously you see Grogu right there poking his head out from the statue. So that's pretty cute. And obviously we have the speeder bike here at an angle. Now, do be careful with this. I mean, even though the speeder bike is kind of light, by putting the figure on the speeder bike, it does get a little bit top heavy. So when you're trying to create the scene with your display, make sure you position the flight pole correctly. Otherwise, it's gonna kind of topple over. I mean, it does get top heavy with the added weight of the scout trooper itself. But yeah, I love all the little detail with this. I had to adjust the hands on the handlebars there, and obviously this is the brakes and brakes, and obviously here's a little handlebar here. It moves again with the pistons. You can see there. Again, cute little Grogu poking his little head out, and obviously back here we have the flaps opened. So obviously, the faster you go on a speeder bike, the flaps open up to allow more of the exhaust out from the thrusters. And then the legs itself here, they're magnetic, so they're attached to that magnetic thing I mentioned earlier. You had to put on. And again, the pistol itself, if you're not using it, you can put it on the right side of the leg on the holster. And then from this angle, I mean, this looks pretty badass, if I do say so myself. This is actually how I'm going to have it displayed on my display case. And obviously, this is going to create a lot of shelf presence, I would have to say. And then obviously here you zoom in, you get that little fine detail right there. But yeah, guys, this is definitely going to create a shelf presence for sure in your display. And getting all the weather details. I do love this. This is so cool. It looks so much cooler in person. But yeah, guys, I mean, I love how Hot Toys made two versions of this. One with just the Scout Trooper itself. And obviously, if you do want to go all out and you want to get the speeder bike plus that cute little Grogu with the smiling face, obviously you got to pick this up yourself. So if you guys want to know where I got mine from, I picked mine up from Sideshow. And obviously at the end of this video, I will leave a promo code for those of you who are interested in picking this one up yourself or any other in-stock items from Sideshow. I will leave a promo code. It's just a little bit of me saying thank you for supporting me. I did reach almost over 100 subscribers now. So if you guys like the content I'm creating, if you like the videos that I do create, please like and subscribe at the end of each video. And obviously, comment below and let me know, guys, if this is your favorite version of the Scout Trooper with speeder bike, or would you actually prefer the one from Sideshow that came out like many years ago? And obviously, that also came with a brown speeder bike from Return of the Jedi. Obviously, this is the Mandalorian version. I like the Mandalorian version. I don't have the one from Sideshow that came out many years ago, but for those of you who do, it's still a great figure. Obviously, I heard there were a lot of issues with the Sideshow version of the speeder bike, and obviously it does not come with Grogu, because, you know, that was the Return of the Jedi version. But yeah, guys, overall, I would say this is definitely worth picking up. Obviously, this is my first Scout Trooper. I don't really have many Stormtroopers or Scout Troopers per se, but if you only had to get one and you had the shelf space to display something else bigger, definitely recommend getting this set because you can't go wrong with this. It looks awesome, looks badass. It looks great. You know, a 10 out of 10 for me. The assembly for a speeder bike was pretty easy. It was just these handlebars, again, I mentioned earlier, and the tubes and stuff like that. The shot show fits really well on the Stormtrooper there. And then, again, guys, yeah, you can create many poses with this set. I do have to say so myself. This is how I have mine going to be displayed, like this. And there's obviously at the bottom, I have my turret out, you know, ready for some action. But yeah, guys, really great. So again, guys, thank you for watching this video. And again, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. I'll be creating content on the weekly. So I do actually have more time during this holiday season. So there's a lot more figures that we'll be unboxing. So stay tuned for that. And again, guys, thank you for watching. And, you know, have yourselves a great weekend. Take care and bye. Bye.